awkward would it be if there was like an undercover cop seeing that?
Oh, I know.
Right? And he's like, oh, hey, you guys can't pay for sex and stuff like that. Maybe his Cowboys were losing or something.
to the Bucks.
To the Bucks. So I think, I think that's what happened. He's just like, I don't want a Buccaneer guy in here. You want me to close the door?
I don't care. It's up to you. I don't know.
Well, we can see how it sounds.
Yeah, I guess. We're good to go.
All righty.
Welcome to Sequel Podcast. I'm at Bonta.
I'm Kenneth Anglemire.
Oh man, sweet. First time on the show.
Dude, super sweet.
Like episode 252 or something like that.
Oh, is it really?
Maybe 251.
Oh, hell yeah. First appearance. It's like a comic book episode.
Yeah, I know. Secret Origin. I mean, usually first appearances are. I ask you about you.
Oh, yeah. Me?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
You're in my movies now.
Yeah, I know. It's really exciting. A lot of people are really looking forward to it. The Savage Lives was like probably like the first one.
Yeah, Savage Lives.
Savage Lives.
A lot's been going on since I podcasted last.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, we've been making movies and such. Like I think my first real one was in the summer with like Paul. Did you know Paul?
I don't think so.
Big Paul.
No.
You didn't?
Yeah,
you never met him?
No. No.
Oh, man.
I'm like, man, so many Pauls. Paul.
So anyways, Kenny, how'd you get into movies?
Dude, it was weird. So at like a young age, I always watched a lot of Ace Ventura and Robin Williams movies, and I would just always quote them, redo the scene, redo the lines, and people are like, wow, you memorized that really fast. You should be a movie star. And I was like,
you should be a movie star.
Yeah,
you can memorize lines.
Yeah, you can memorize lines. I was like, I think there's more to it. But I ended up just going in the military and the Marines, and then after that, even in the Marines, like my CO and everybody would be like, wow, you should really do movies when you get out. Do movies. So got hurt, got out, came here to Nevada, and just pursued it. Took everybody's
from
advice.
Hawaii.
Yeah. Originally, I'm from Hawaii.
Born and raised, I'm assuming.
Yeah, born and raised. I know I look like a mixture of like a caramel latte with too much sugar. And so, yeah, it was,
Why here?
Well,
Your family here?
Yeah, family. I mean, yeah, all my family moved here. My brother first, because he got the scholarship, went to UNR, and then my brother did the same thing, came out here, didn't get the scholarship, but he went to college, and then
Your brother, you've got an older brother.
I have one older brother, Jared.
How old is he?
Oh, God, he's like 36.
Okay,
Yeah, he's
so still younger than me, then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, yeah, you're 38, right?
Well, 39.
Oh, man, that's not that bad. You're not 30s.
Well, it's, I mean, less than a year until I'm 40.
Oh, man. That's all good. A lot of great things age with time.
I guess.
Yeah, but, yeah, my brother, he played for UNR. Other younger brothers played for UNR. Yeah, I was like the only one that never played football. I was Marines and
did they know? But didn't Kaepernick play at UNR?
He did. Yeah, he played with my older brother Kaepernick.
Okay.
Yeah, and well,
he saw what happened to him.
Yeah, he was interesting. Every time he came over Thanksgiving, I'm like, "What are you doing there? Get off your knees!" Like,
oh God!
Like, stop it. No. I think that's where he got it. Yeah. No, but yeah, it's been pretty interesting. Interesting time.
So then, so you came here,
Mm-hmm.
and then what'd you do? Nothing? Just hung out?
Pretty much, for the most part. I was getting an interview for federal corrections, which I didn't work for like 3 years until I got hurt again. So yeah, before that, I just moved here. I was like, what do I do? Lived with my parents, Got out of the Marine Corps, just traveled, kind of like explored Reno and Nevada a lot.
Explored Reno.
I really did.
There's like nothing to explore here.
And I found that out. I was like, oh. Yeah. And that's when like COVID was coming to an end. So like, even though I was getting like the government assistance and stuff, it was like a way to like kind of just go and explore and save up. And so, yeah. What I explored was Circus, Silver Legacy,
the Row.
Yeah, the Row, pretty much. And yeah, it was pretty cool. Actually, that's how I discovered Take Two. That's where I went to.
That's where it started. Was with
yeah,
Take Two?
it was with Take Two Studios. Because I was like, man, if I'm going to go pursue this, I want to do it right. And so I went to UNR first. Wasn't a big fan of how they kind of put themselves out there as like an acting
Their
thing.
theater program.
Yeah, I wasn't really a big fan. I didn't like what they showed. I won't say what they did because I don't want people getting mad. But that's just how I am.
Nobody ever listens to this.
I know. Yeah. Oh, nonsense. People will listen.
Well, I mean, if I tag you in this, maybe.
Oh no.
So,
and then
friends and family might listen to this to hear you.
Well, I mean,
talk shit.
I'm half Samoan, so that's like the whole island. So.
Maybe this will be my highest viewed.
Oh my god, no way.
All right, anyways, like UNR, you went from UNR's theater program. You actually took like a class there, or
no? I just went there. I like did a little tour around the campus, and they're like, oh well, if you want to do your theater program, you gotta, take classes here. But I'm not a big fan of that because I'm like, if you want to take something, you should focus on that something. And like,
I agree with that.
Yeah,
that's why I didn't go to UNR after high school.
Oh, okay.
I went to nothing, but I did take classes at TMCC eventually.
Yeah, but it's like stuff like you can do on your own, like go to library, study, camera or study screen, and
it's not like brain surgery here.
Yeah, it really is. I'm like, you guys. I was like, there's a library, there's movies. I was like, you guys could study that.
Yeah.
And everybody always went, oh, but you got the GI Bill. I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to waste it taking history of the world that I don't
right, all
know.
of the required.
Yeah. I'm like,
for whatever degree that they want you to take.
Exactly. And it's like, that's just such a waste of time. I was like, no.
Because at TMCC, I just took a couple writing classes, a couple movie classes.
Yeah.
Without any kind of but you also need to take these.
Right? Yeah. It's like, why do I need a science thing? I'm not going to be like Einstein. I'm not trying to be the Big Bang Theory. I'm trying to be on stage. Like, I'm trying to get in front of the camera. Why do I have to lose focus of that? So, yeah, that was my thing. And so that's what ended up me deciding on Take Two, because they were solely, hey, you pay for classes, you do classes, you practice this, and yeah, kind of what landed me.
I have thoughts about Take Two, but I won't go to.
Oh, no, that's okay. I'm a loving guy. I love everybody. I hate and love everybody equally. Yeah, but yeah.
So, and that's where you met everybody?
Yeah, pretty much. That's actually where I met Nick. Actually, Nick and Omar were both from Take Two, trying out for Industry Network in LA. I was actually partnered up and roommated with Nick. Nick was bullet eating.
Okay.
Yeah, it was so funny. It was like we had the really cool sketch together, doing this mafia Italioso kind of thing, and it was so good. We ended up winning best scene, so that was really cool. Yeah, and then that's how I met Nomar.
What year was this?
2022. Yeah, I think it was 22.
So that would have been right after I cast Nomar in Midnight
Yeah.
Bloodshed.
Yep. Yeah, because he was telling us about it. He's like, oh,
Carpetbagger. That's what Nomar is.
Carpetbagger. Oh, no, me. He's like, I'm in Midnight Bloodshed. And lo and behold, the first one to die. I was like, yeah. I think in that one, didn't he get his face smashed or something in the movie?
He gets a skewer through the eyes.
Yeah.
Hot dog skewer
through the eyes. I love it. Every time I say that.
He was shirtless his first movie.
Oh yeah, I was like, whoa. Oh, Nomar. Yeah, I still have that ringtone as Nomar. It's like, wow, wow.
Oh my god, you really do? So every time he calls or texts?
It's a work in progress. So far it's just the one, ow, and then it leaves, but if I just go play with my phone, it repeats it all the time, and I love it.
So what was your first thing that you did then, in a movie?
Ooh, oh, shoot.
Final Girl?
As my first major role? Yeah, I would say.
Your first any.
Oh, man, that's hard because...
They rolled camera on you. Rolled film.
Yeah, I would say it's going to be The Hero.
Oh, yeah.
With Jazz
I've seen
and
that.
Isaiah, yeah, and
that's the superhero one. Right?
Yeah, and that one I was like a backdrop. I was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. I was wearing pit vipers.
How old is that kid?
Yeah, I was there like, who's this dude? I'm like, oh, just a homeless guy, coming up. just curious, that's all. So that was pretty much the first actual thing I did for background stuff, and then after that, my first major role was like, being Officer Brolin in Final Girl. And that one I hope I nailed good, because he was such a doofus.
You and Riley are really funny in that.
Oh, I know, right? Because it's like, it's so funny, because like at that time I was a correction officer, so I actually had police gear and stuff like that. Riley wasn't. In the movie, Riley's my supervisor. Yeah. She's like the veteran. I'm like, whoa, I can't see blood. Oh no. And it was so funny. Because I'm like, she's like this little thing, and here I am, like this big doofus, like trying not to like barf and everything.
How'd you get that part?
I actually auditioned initially for Detective Hawkins. I didn't think I looked him like the part either, because I didn't cut my hair. I looked like a bag of nasty in that audition, and I was like, oh my god. And I was like, they're not gonna choose me. And then I got an email like a couple weeks later saying like, hey, we loved your audition, but we want to offer you the role of Officer Brolin.
Lesser role.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know who that is, but I'll take it.
Sure.
And I was like, you never say no. And so, yeah, and that was the first thing. It was so funny. And it was kind of funny, too, because over there, I was like, I was like in shape and stuff, but the shirt they got me was so small. And I was like, yeah, I was like really trying not to rip their costume, and they had like their mic on me, and I was like, oh. I was like, I'm sorry. So, yeah, that was pretty fun.
And then you were in Nick's movie?
Yeah, Escape of the Dragons, my first action film, where I got to actually display my past MMA skills.
Oh, you got MMA skills?
I like to think so.
Okay.
Well, I used to fight.
Skills.
Yeah, my bow staff, my kung pao, my judo. But you don't know who you messing with.
That's right.
Shoot, yeah, because I used to do MMA in Hawaii a while, and I used to fight at Philcom Center and stuff like that.
Oh, I'm assuming they trained you to fight in the
Marines.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called McMap, Marine Corps Martial Arts. It's enough to get you by.
Okay.
But, I mean,
You're
nobody's
not like Nick Cage and
Connor. Yeah, I'm not no John Wick or Jet Li, that's for sure. Like, I'm not gonna go to
Cameron
like a shootout and be like, that's it, and just like jumping over walls, but it was enough to get you by. Yeah. So like I'm not gonna see like little junior Marines in the bar like doing eye gouges at people, like eye gouge, kill. I'm like, oh no. Little man, stop it. And so, yeah.
That's great.
But yeah, that's pretty much what I brought to the table for Nick's film, and it worked out pretty well.
Well, I mean, in Nick's movie, right, he fights the big guys, right?
Yeah,
big guys
he wanted like big dudes. And I thought it was funny because he was like, oh man, I need like 40 ninjas, and then he'd call me, he's like, oh, we need a big guy, and I think he said he got the influence when we were roommates in Industry Networks. He's like, oh, and I forgot what movie we were watching. I think it was like The Protector or something. But he was like, man, these are big dudes. You're a big dude. He's like, wouldn't it be cool if we fought like big dudes? And I was like, I guess. I'm like, sure. If you want. And it worked out. It was pretty funny. Yeah.
You get your eye ripped out?
No, that was the other guy. The guy who went before me. He got it. Nick ripped his eye and flicked it at me.
Oh.
And we had to do that take like so many times because it was so sticky and it was cold. So freaking cold.
It was like snowing.
Yeah, and I was wearing a sleeveless like jacket and it always got stuck in my arm. I was trying to fling it off and Nick couldn't hold it in. He kept laughing. I'm like, Nick, this is gross, dude. And I'm supposed to be like this big bad llama jamma, and here comes like an eyeball, and I'm like, ugh. And so that was funny. And yeah, after that scene, then we just ended up fighting. But yeah, I ended up getting like hurt that take because like I fell on the floor, my face got scraped. I think Brandon and Nick fell on me. It was both. I was like, it's fine. And then Nick needed to punch me in the face, but our special effects lady left. So Nick was trying to find a way. I was like, dude, just go ahead, punch me, dude. Like, it's not gonna, like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? I have an ouchie. Like, go ahead. And yeah, then we had to do it again and again, and then like my whole face was like scraped, purple. And I had to go to work the next day, and everybody's like, what did you do? Like captain, lieutenant's like, dude, I know how you Marines are. You guys always are. I'm like, I didn't do anything. Like, what are you talking about? I'm like one of the nicest. Yeah, I was like, I'm one of the nicest guys. Come on. Jeez.
You're injured right now, right?
I am, yeah. I have a broken nose, broken face, Leg is all messed up. My left knee's been like through 5 surgeries.
Well, how's your face doing?
It's sore.
Okay.
You know, the good thing about cold weather, like it feels like an ice pack on you, but the joints hate it.
Right.
So it's like I can't win. And then if it's hot, my joints are like, but then my face inflames. So I'm like, yeah, I don't know. It's like one over the other.
I mean, is it like can you squeeze your nose?
No, no, I really don't like touching my nose. The most I do is like go like that, or like I go like that just to like scratch it and stuff.
How do you feel about me putting in the gag reel you blowing a snot rocket?
Oh, you can put that in. It hurt.
Okay.
I remember I did that.
Yeah, no, everyone will see how badly it hurts.
Yeah, I was like, ah.
It's all in there.
Oh, that hurts so bad. I was like, I don't know why I do this, but I do it for the film. I was like, oh god.
So you're gonna get to see that. I'm glad that we got that.
Man, I hurt myself so many. Like I slipped. What was the other one? I ran into the trash can. Goodness gracious! But I still played it off. I was like, ah.
Alright, so what else have you been in? I guess after Final Girl.
Yeah, after Final Girl and after Escape of the Dragons, there were other feature films.
Were those back to back?
I don't think so. Well, I know Final Girl was way before Escape of the Dragon. Escape of the Dragon we filmed like in November, but it didn't really release until like 8 months later because I think Nick was still doing like sounds.
That came out in October.
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago.
So like a year?
Yeah, it was like almost a year. Yeah, if you think about it now. Yeah,
I was there. I was at the premiere,
right?
Riverside.
Yeah. So yeah, it was like a year because it was snowing when we filmed and do a whole season. I was like, dang, yeah, that was a year. But after that, yeah, Final Girl. What else? There was the Fit for Murder. I was like a featured extra.
Did you have lines?
I was supposed to, but they changed their mind. And I was like, well, I'm still getting paid for it. Toga party, baby. And, it was like, all right.
I can't bring myself to watch that movie.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet. Some people say it's good. Other people say it's like, eh. It's on Tubi. And I'm like, I still have to watch it. I mean, there's definitely the scene where you see me before the guy jumps in the pool.
I see Paul. Paul's like the bartender in that
trailer. Oh, okay, that Paul. Okay, that I know that Paul.
Okay.
His name was Max for some reason.
That's weird.
Yeah, that is weird. I don't know.
So it looks bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. And I watch bad movies, and I probably make bad movies. You know, it's tough for me to judge movies since I make movies.
It wasn't bad. I mean, your movie, freaking Savage Live was great. Man, the reaction the audience did was like perfect.
It was pretty perfect.
It was good because it was like people laughed when they were supposed to laugh on the scenes, but then they really got serious and in awe when it was supposed to, especially when Savage shows his face and he's like all decaying and fucked up. Oh, and everybody's like, oh, and I was like, that's the reaction you needed. I'm still upset you didn't get an award for that. That was so good. Freaking good.
I appreciate that. I think you were in that. You were in that. So okay, so we'll get there. Mm-hmm. But like the problem I have with the Fit for Murder trailer is it looks like they're trying too hard to make it look like a real movie. Does that make sense?
Yeah, somebody said that to me, and I kind of see it though. Yeah.
I like movies like, come on, we're making a movie here. Let's go out, let's film something. I don't care if it's a little off. Mm-hmm. I like the blemishes in art to make it unique. If it just looks shiny and polished, it looks just like every other thing out there. Like, try to stand out.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. It's like a HOA. Like, everybody doesn't want to be the same. I don't. Yeah. So, yeah, no, I definitely like uniqueness, differentness. And when I saw the Fit for Murder trailer, I was like, yeah, I can see that. But I still told my folks, because I'm like, hey, I'm in the movie. If you guys want to see it, yeah, go ahead. But no, I definitely like you said, I like uniqueness and stuff like
that. Allow things to be not perfect.
Yeah.
So after that.
After Fit for Murder, then there was Mimic, which was a pretty cool film I actually played.
They changed the title for that movie.
It was Mimic, and then it was Mimic, and then it was
now it's like Mimics.
Mimics, or something like that, yeah. I think they're still in post-production, so I was like, oh, okay. But that one I got to play the floor manager of the talk show late night host thing or something. It was so cool.
I have no idea what that movie is.
I will say this, like
you know what I can do? Actually, I can bring up your internet movie database.
You know what?
And we can run through it here.
Oh no, not the IMD. Oh, jeez.
Look at you. You're number one.
Number one? No way. He was number one.
Oh, look at this.
What did you bring up?
All right, so we got Kenneth Anglemire is known for Escape of the Dragons.
Yep.
Shadows of Betrayal, Chronicles of Ian Blair,
yep.
and Final Girl Halloween. All right, so let me click on... Oh, look at this. Savage Lives.
Thank you.
I'm going to drop the unreleased thing here. Yeah, so Escape of the Dragons, Final Girl. Mm-hmm. So Shadows of Betrayal, Chronicles of Ian Blair.
Yeah, that one I did. It was really cool because actually Justine, who owns Take Two, she actually mentioned that to me as a favor. She was like, hey, like, my friend's starting up his studio, and this is his first film. Would you guys be able to, like, help him out? And I was like, me being the guy, and I was like, yeah, sure, that's fine. And I was there, I was, like, as a reporter. And then, like, I think a couple months later, I get another text from him. And I was like, oh, hey, dude, gosh dang it. I'm not going to forget the name because I have it right here.
Is it Malik?
Malik from... Yeah, and he messaged me. He's like, hey, Kenny, if you can help me. And he needed 2 police officers, and it was me and Rob. And Rob's a sheriff deputy. I'm like corrections officer, federal corrections. I was like, yeah, let's just make it work. And he loved it. It was so cool. Had to wake up stupid early, though. I remember. Yeah, we were rehearsing till like 11. And then he's like, oh, shoot, we got to be here when the sun comes up. So we had to go back to that same spot at like 3:30 in the morning. And I was like, okay. I was like, I'm used to that. That's actually perfect. Yeah, and helped him shoot that movie. That movie turned out really good. Actually, a lot better than I expected.
That's another one of those ones.
He edited it.
The title itself is like the worst title I've
ever
seen.
Really? Oh, well, I mean, it was his first film. And Shadows of Betrayal, Chronicles of Ian Blair.
I mean, stop it, Shadows of Betrayal.
Yeah. I was thinking that, but everything else, I really enjoyed it.
Like, if you're nobody, mm-hmm. right? And you come up to this and you're like, who the fuck is Ian Blair and why do I care? Cut that shit off.
Yeah, it's like, we're going to find out today.
Because, like, it's Ian Blair's nobody. That's like a random name, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like Shadows of Betrayal, Chronicles of O.J. Simpson.
Oh, Jesus. Jesus.
Chronicles of, who's that? Who's that guy? Football guy.
Bo Jackson?
No, he's good. He's good. No, the
Tom Brady.
Titans?
He played for remember the Titans?
No. Tennessee Titans.
Oh, shoot,
Reggie?
I don't know.
Is it Reggie?
Reggie Smith? There's a lot of stuff.
Kurt Warner
was with the Rams. Yeah, he was.
But he played at the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he actually played IFL before.
The Titans? Yeah, no, I watched the movie.
Oh.
The Shazam played him.
Shazam!
No, what was the... Come on, you're a football guy.
I am, but I don't follow Tennessee that much.
Who's the guy that, like, had somebody killed or something? He paid somebody to kill...
Ooh, that... Oh, man, I don't know. No,
Let me look up the fucking...
Yeah.
I'm right here on IMDb.
That guy.
I'm right here on IMDb. So, what was the name of that Kurt Warner movie? American Underdog.
Underdog, yeah. He was actually pretty cool. He actually presented the championship trophy at the UFL. And it was pretty cool. Him and Tom Brady. I was like, oh.
Him and Tom Brady.
Yeah, well, Tom Brady presented the MVP, and then he did the UFL championship
Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis. Oh, Ray Lewis played for the Ravens, though.
Ravens, I'm sorry.
Okay. That's why I was so confused. I was like, what? What guy?
Well, because they mixed stuff in the movie.
Yeah.
There's it was the Titans, I think, at the Super Bowl where the guy was like trying to reach
for
the ball to get it into the like the last play or whatever.
Always a dramatic.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ray Lewis.
Ray Lewis, man.
Murder Trial.
Murder Trial. Okay, yeah, okay. That's okay. Now I remember. Yeah.
Stabbing deaths. 2 people got stabbed to death. All right. Anyways.
That's not everybody. Yeah.
Anyway, so after
Shadows of Betrayal, thank you, Malik. That was such a good opportunity.
He'll probably never listen to this.
Well, I mean, if he does, he's still a great guy. I like him. He's a good personality, good heart.
So after this, it says Savage Lives, because we already talked about Fit for
Yeah,
Murder.
so we already talked about Fit for Murder.
So you were in Savage Lives.
I was a little biker thug, pushing people around, capturing people. And that was your film. That was really cool. Dude, it was really fun. I had to like mess up my hair, and I told my buddy who's actually in a biker club, Iron Order, and he was like, "Oh, dude," I was like, "Oh no, dude, I think we got it." And it was pretty cool, and it was fun, and like at that time I didn't know it was a series for your Savage series, so I was like, "Why does this guy have a lucha libre mask on? Like, what is going on?" And who was it? Greg? Yeah, it was
Greg.
Greg Savage. And it was so funny. Props to him for like, because we were supposed to take him away, and he was actually resistant. I was like, "God damn, Greg!" I was like, "Okay."
Greg's not gonna give you guys an easy.
I know
job
he
for
done
sure.
it. I was like, "Ooh."
He's gonna let you earn it, make you earn it.
I think that was my first. No, my first time with him was on that soap opera film. It's not in there, but there was like a soap opera series that we did for China.
Yes.
And I remember Greg was in there with me, and he was like a guy who was gonna get assassinated or killed, and yeah, it was crazy. But yeah, and Savage Lives was fun because then I had to go capture your other buddy. It was like, "What are you doing?"
Braxton.
Braxton. He was
screaming in your face.
Yeah, but it was so dramatic. He's like, "Oh, please, no!" I was like, "Braxton, dude." If I was like, "You don't do that." Dude.
No, that was perfect. Way over the top because it was just a fake trailer.
Yeah. So that happened, and then the part where you wanted me and Nick to push each other. And then whoever pushed behind me, I almost
Drew.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh!" I was like, "Dang!" So that was fun. That was actually a pretty cool film. Like I said, that was like one of the favorites.
That was a really fun night.
Yeah.
I was actually sick that night. I don't think I've told anybody this.
It sounded like you were, but at the same time too, everybody else sounded like they had sniffles.
Well, I had like food poisoning.
Oh.
So I was at home throwing up all night long.
Yeah.
Into the morning, almost canceled.
God damn.
So almost did not shoot Savage Lives at all. And
Man,
so
I'm
like
sorry.
I know it's fine. So I was like super weak and trying to like keep my shit together all day. And then we were up at the park and it was like hot out there.
Oof.
And like I'm carrying these boxes up the film, the Greg and
Yeah.
Megan thing.
Yeah.
And then so there's the point in when we were filming where Joy slaps Megan.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And Greg's like, "Can we rehearse this?" And he grabs Nick, right? He's like, "Nick's a, trained stage fighter, yada yada." At that point, I proceeded to go to all the way in the back bathroom and throw up.
Oh no.
I held it as long as I could.
You were a champ.
So I got it out. I came back to finish up filming with everybody. I was good after I got it out, but so I had really bad food poisoning.
Man.
But you like Savage Lives. I liked it a lot.
I liked it a lot. I think the audience did too. Like I said, upset you didn't they didn't award you because that should have been an award.
I should have just invited more people so that everyone would vote for it.
Yeah,
the fans
keep voting. Press it as fast as you can.
Because you could see every time I've spoken to you about this. Like the film who brings the most people to watch it, they're gonna win the audience choice.
Yeah, that's true. Even like for the 48-hour film thing.
Because everyone going is someone who knows someone or is in a movie, and they're all going to vote for their own movie.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I was like trying to get my family to like vote for the 48-hour film movie that was in. But everybody, for that, it was like everybody was voting on the wrong thing because it was like the how the vote system worked was so off. And I was like, why don't they tell people that? They're like, "Yeah, we're sorry, but we can't stop it now." I'm like, okay. So I was like, well, we're just going to see where the ship sails. So
I suppose also we did the ghost toilet.
Oh, yeah, ghost toilet. Not on my IMDb, but yes, on Facebook. I think it has like 30,000 views now on this.
Does it really?
It's
on
like
YouTube?
It's like that or 23. Yeah, and I was like, oh, man. Because on Nick's page, it was like 30,000 or something.
Well, I think Nick was doing paid promotions.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, because that was...
I'm not saying that to take away any of these, but like... on YouTube it's got 191.
Oh, that's not bad.
I think he was doing paid promotions maybe on Instagram?
Probably, I think Instagram and Facebook,
know one of them does have a lot of clicks or views, definitely.
Yeah. But it was pretty cool. I was like, okay. Even for like almost 200 views, you said it was
191.
Yeah, jeez. Good job, Nick. It's like almost 200 people that is going to see that. And it's like a little trailer. Actually, it was funny. It's like, I remember showing that to my girls. And they're like, oh, I want to see a movie. And my oldest, she's like, Daddy, like, I want to see like its toilet. Not knowing it's an evil, possessed toilet. And she got scared.
Really?
Yeah, she didn't want to. She hides her face in my arms and stuff.
She can't go to the bathroom now because
she was like, "Can you come with me?" I was like, "Okay." Well, my little one, my youngest, she laughs at it. She's like, yeah, she's in it. Yeah, it's crazy. I was like, okay.
And Nomar's famous scene.
Yeah. He's still to this day. He's like, "What was so funny?" I was like, "The face, everything, your remix." Yeah, he didn't even know we were going to use every take. He thought we were going to use one. Nick just added everything.
Oh, yeah, no, that's whatever Nick wants to do, man. So, be thankful you weren't doing something worse, Nomar, because it might still be in there.
I know, I was like, great job, Nomar. Yeah, I remember he complained. He's like, "Man, my back, my butt, it's all stuck in the
it did not look comfortable.
I was like, just deal with it, buddy." Yeah, man, that was such a freaking funny night. I was so tired, and Nick's like, "All right, well, you got to go check on the guy." I was like, "Isn't he taking a dump?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's like, where was it? Where's Bonanza?
Bernardo,
yeah.
What Maxwell was saying.
Yeah, where's Bernard? Yeah, Bernardo. I was like, I think he's in the back taking a dump. It's like, who says that? Like, who says, "Oh, I'm gonna go check on my friend taking a dump"? Nobody.
Let's make sure he didn't fall in.
Yeah, I know, right? Get flushed, swirly.
Oh, but you go and check on Nick.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, Nick. Yeah, that's right.
But she says Bernardo. There is no Bernardo.
There's no Bernardo.
Because Nick...
Uncle Kyle,
Rando Garcia is what he called
Nomar, yeah.
I don't know what Nick's name was.
Yeah, I don't even know either. Yeah, because he didn't even say it.
It has to be on there.
It has to be on there. But yeah, Nick wore my shirt, and it was like a parachute on him.
All of you guys were wearing the...
yeah, the little
right?
80s
Kyle.
retro rifle shirts. I was like, I love these things. Oh, they're like one of my favorite clothing brands. Oh, Retro Rifle.
Retro Rifle.
Yeah.
We went out shooting that day.
We did. That was great. And my gun jammed like 2 times.
We shot the fuck out of that toilet.
That toilet was no more. No more toilet. And then the toilet came in flying, or another one. He was like, "Oh, God."
That was one of like the worst weekends of my life.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, because it was so hot, and you're just like...
Well, it was no. It's just like because the Carson thing started right the Wednesday, and I'm working. I was still working then. I'm not working now.
Yeah.
And we were like kind of up all night filming day one. Shot my first movie, and then I was up all night Saturday night helping Braxton shoot his movie, and then I was up early to come shooting with you guys. Downtown, and then in Sun Valley,
and then and
I think that's probably where I got the food poisoning, because like I would just grab food when I could between filming and then just kind of eat it, and I probably didn't wash my hands.
Shoot. Yeah, especially at those gas stations, dude.
Well, I mean, I got like McDonald's and then Sonic.
Oh,
and like I wasn't able to go home at all that day because. Like the time between, and I had to go meet Paul because he was moving, and then driving from Paul's place all the way the fuck out to Nick's like mom's house.
Yeah, damn, yeah, that was like a far,
and then their home. Yeah, so like it was. So that was, and then I woke up at like 3 a.m. throwing up that right after that.
Yeah.
Then to have to go film the next day.
Oh. Yeah, then it was Savage Lives. Oh my God.
So, and then I still had another, and I was trying to like coordinate another short that I didn't make because I couldn't get the cast together to do it on the day that I needed them.
Yeah.
And then I was like, screw it, I'll just scrap that third movie. And then I ended up writing a third movie, the Telltale Heart one. And so I did do 3 movies, so.
Yeah, it was a lot. Yeah, you were telling me. I was like,
yeah, no, I was burnt the fuck out from working on all of these movies.
Yeah, it's fun. Like, it's so weird to explain it to people because it's like, man, you want it. It's like, you want to be on set, but then you do it over and over. You're like, wow, I just need a break. Like, that couch looks so nice. Like, I want to be on TV. I want to watch the TV.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, and so that's what happens a lot. But I always enjoy it, even if it's a late night.
Oh, you were in Nomar's last year's Carson Creepy.
Oh yeah, the
2023.
Yeah, the monster.
That.
Yeah, that was.
Puppet.
That was good.
Where'd you film that at?
I think that one was at Take Two. Yeah, because he wanted to do like a sitcom kind of like.
Not that one.
No, not that one.
The one before that.
Uh-oh.
The year before that. So the little puppet monster that. And you're like a doctor.
Oh god, that thing. Yeah, it was. We filmed that. We filmed that at an Airbnb that he got.
That's right. He said he got an Airbnb.
Yeah, and I was like, "What do you want me to do?" He's like, "Act like a doctor." And I was like, "Okay."
So what? You're just in like the living room or something?
Yeah, we were just in the living room. It was like nowhere crazy.
And you had a thermometer.
It was like a thermometer or something. It was like doctor tools. And he's like, "Say there's nothing wrong with you," but in a German accent. And I was like,
it looks dubbed.
That's what some people say. I was like, "No, that's me." I was like, I look like a 007 villain. Like,
is your hair slicked back in that?
Yeah, my hair was like slicked, and it was weird. I think I just got a haircut too, and I was still rocking the mullet thing. So,
you know what we can do?
Oh no,
we can bring it up. Might as well.
Bringing it up.
We're cruising along here. We're about ready to run out of material as we catch up to.
Oh no,
Hector Mendoza.
Hector.
Greg keeps calling him Hector on set.
Who does?
Greg.
Hector! Every time I hear that, I think of like Troy. I'm like,
sure. Eric Bana.
Anytime he yells, like, no more. He's like, Hector!
So does this look familiar to you?
My gosh, yes, that is.
We'll just do a commentary on this real quick. I think me and Nomar have done a commentary on this.
I think Nomar was even saying it was such a fast, like he just had to make it really quick and stuff.
Well, they give you 2 weeks, and he does it like on the last day.
On the last day. I know, he called me at like a last minute thing too. He goes like, "Hey, what are you doing?" And I just got done like doing something else, like help film. I was like, "Hey man, yo, what's up?" He's like, "Hey, you want to be in my movie?" I was like, oh, "Okay." Being the guy I am, people pleaser.
What's going on now? Describe what's happening.
Yeah, he's
Nomar is playing. Yes, the therapist.
Therapist to Grace.
I have everything I've
and then she has an imaginary friend, this little blue
puppet. It's amazing. I think it's so funny, and he hates it. I think it's funny.
Because like, look at the face. Like, I think of it like one of those Farkle things, where like Red
a
Rock
doll.
Yeah, come on, join the rock.
Hold on, where are you at?
Oh my god, I'm in there close up.
Here they are, like jogging in
fake running. Nick's like jabbing the air. Here I am, like doing her thermometer. Nothing is wrong with you.
Yeah. And there's Alexis. There you. Okay. It's the head thing.
Nothing is wrong with you. Yep, there it is. Nothing is wrong with you. And I had the mullet, and it looked so much better, but it grew out a little bit more. So, see it curling. I mean, I love that mullet. But yeah.
So you filmed at a Airbnb where, in like Sparks or something?
I think it was in Sparks, because it was in a really nice neighborhood.
Oh,
and Nomar gave me this weird address. I was like, okay. Everybody was looking at me weird, and I was like, hey, do you guys know where?
Dude, that's how I felt going to Nick's mom's place.
Right?
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, where am I?
Yeah.
This is...
Dude, it's
weird. Cops are gonna show up.
Me for being from Hawaii, like in Hawaii, like where I grew up and stuff, we don't ever really see big houses unless you're a big thing, you know, because it's millions of dollars. Yeah. So me coming to Reno, I'm like, does everybody just have houses like this? Because Nick's mom's house was really good.
Yeah, I didn't even know that area of town existed.
Yeah, me neither. Even my buddy, who's like a cop, and we went to his place for Halloween. It was a big house in Spanish Springs. I was like, goodness gracious. I was like, Like, where is all this stuff?
On the outskirts, away from the dregs in the
Yeah.
middle. Like, it's like 4th Street is the center.
It's like you gotta get out of Oz.
Like 4th and Montello or whatever it is. From there, it's going out.
Oh,
Did I tell you? Because we were filming the other movie that Nomar and Nick are in, the LT's Theory of Pets. We shot some stuff with Megan down on 4th Street at her like hooking. Can we say that? Working sex. Sex working.
Sex working.
She's an unhoused sex worker.
Oh, nice.
But it's like, whether it's real or not in the movie, but we're down there having her like hooking on the corner or whatever, in the worst corner in town. You know, Megan's like, and I'm like, Greg and Braxton are on one side of the street. And I'm like, okay, well, me and Megan will go. I'll go with Megan across the street in case there's any kind of homeless. There were homeless weirdos down there.
They were probably just like staring at you.
And Megan's like, he's not my pimp. He's not my pimp. Because it was that part of town. So.
Yeah.
And then we drove up the street a little bit to shoot some more. So she's like grabs Braxton. Like Braxton pays for her services. And they go off into this motel around the corner.
Oh, shoot. Yeah.
And, you know, that was when the fire and they were starting to evacuate everybody.
Oh,
because Braxton's like, I gotta go. My girlfriend's calling, and they're evacuating.
There's a scene of like this uncomfortable.
Yeah, like we finished that up real quick and then he dipped. So.
Oh, dude, that's funny. He's like, my girlfriend's calling.
But yeah, no, that was that really bad part of time. That was funny.
Yeah. How awkward would it be if there was like an undercover cop seeing that?
Oh, I know.
Right, and he's like, oh, hey, you guys can't pay for sex and stuff like that. Like,
we're making a movie.
Yeah, we're making a movie. He's like, hey, if you guys want to make that movie? Yeah, I know, right? Like, porn?
I mean, I know we're at this part of town, but
I know. It's not that kind of band, all right? I know he calls me mofo. We're not doing that. I know, it's so funny. I always tell people, like, why do that? It's, like, legal here. Just go to the brothel. It's like, you guys don't need this.
Nevada. Legalized
right?
prostitution.
It is Nevada, yeah. It's like, would you rather get your weed? It's like getting your weed on the street or just go to the cannabis shop.
Right.
Like, you can get
it's like, I can get it from you or I can go inside right there.
Yeah.
In fact, you probably got it from inside and you're selling it to me in the corner.
You're selling it out here.
For double the amount.
He was like, you guy. Yeah. That's freaking funny. Oh my god.
All right, so after that, you're not in his other the love notes one, are you? That he did?
Oh, for No More? No.
The animated one he did where he's writing notes to.
No,
to
he
Grace.
to Grace and he comes alive. No, that one.
I thought that's the best thing he's ever done.
Yeah, it was really good. I liked it. It was really funny, especially like the voiceover, like.
Yeah, Nick, right?
Nick and No More.
All three of them.
Yeah,
Grace. That was really good.
Yeah, Grace did a really good job too. It was such a cool concept. Cool.
Well, he won a bunch of awards for that one.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
And that was the one time I won an award also at that same.
Nice.
But it was such bullshit.
it was a bullshit.
Well,
call.
because like I got like best like use of music or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And it was a random copyright free piece that I grabbed off
on
of YouTube.
Yeah.
And it's like that's what I win the award for. I mean, I guess I had the foresight to use it. But it was like this had nothing to do with me or my vision of the movie.
It's just like music. Like that's not what I'm making here.
So
it's like somebody making a musical and you just won best horror. It's like what? I'm not making horror. I was like, hey, creep me out.
Then after that was the sci-fi one where you weren't in that sci-fi one.
No.
That Nomar did. Man, what's wrong with him? He doesn't want to cast you in it?
I guess. I don't know.
Let's go kick him in the nuts.
Maybe his Cowboys were losing or something.
to the Bucks.
To the Bucks. So I think that's what happened. He's just like, I don't want a Buccaneer guy in here. But no, it is what it is. I'm always
It's
here.
like mostly chicks in that movie.
Oh, in the sci-fi one?
Yeah.
Right. I have to watch that. Yeah.
You haven't seen it?
No, I have not.
Really?
Not yet.
Oh
no.
man, are you
I didn't even
know
he did
guys that don't watch people's stuff?
No, I do. I don't mind it. It's weird because if it's me, I have a hard time watching me. Because it's like, I find places where I could have done this better. I could have tilted my head a little bit more. But when I'm in the zone, I'm in the zone.
I send it out to everybody.
Yeah.
I blast everybody with links on my phone.
Yeah, you're like, take it.
There's some dude in that movie. I don't know who it is.
Yeah.
Could have been you.
It's like, I thought I did good in your Christmas movie. When you sent me the trailer, I was like, is this really me? Like, especially when Omar goes like, oh, you think you can get me in front of the line? I'm like, ooh. I'm like, ooh.
I left that in.
Yeah.
I like that a little bit.
Everybody loves that. I showed that to my mom, my friends. They're like, dude, I love it. And they're like, yeah.
Well, I mean, and then they get to see you with the gun later. Like that, I love the gun bit.
Oh, when I cleared it and everything. Yeah, even Corey's like, who would have known the mall?
Yeah, well, it's just like,
knows how to clear a gun. And I'm like, yeah.
You're kind of like Clarence the Angel in It's a Wonderful Life.
Yeah.
Almost playing that same spot as
Same spot, yeah.
So like you come and like you're there to rescue him from the two crazy chicks, and you're able to get him the gift that he wants, and then I don't want to say too much.
Yeah, we're not spoilers,
but the gun thing is fantastic. I love the gun thing.
Yeah, that one, it's so weird. I always tell people because like with the Marines, like when you go to boot camp to like the end of your service, it's like they like brand this like muscle memory to you. So I was like, it's always muscle memory to me. Like, grab something, even
even if you wouldn't have done it, I would have asked you to do it.
Do it, yeah.
And I could have trusted you to do it because I know that you're a Marine.
Yeah.
So like, and even if you weren't, even if you were like Nomar,
yeah,
Corey was there. Corey would have been able to
clear it.
Dude, yesterday when we were filming, it was so good. Not to get off of you.
No, you're good.
But we did the really emotional scene, and Nomar and Sierra were there, and Sophie, who's playing the grandma, and Corey was there, and I love this. I wish Greg would have been running film on this, but Corey's there trying to explain to them like being in like a relationship and beyond being in a relationship, living with somebody while in that relationship and being in like a fight that's so bad that one of you leaves, and he was trying to explain to them how to properly portray this scene and how they would feel, and it was like I loved it so much.
Yeah, because it's like so much like it's gonna be like authentic. It's like
and like I think both of them, I think both their performances were better for what Corey took them aside and did that with. It was so good, dude.
Yeah, I know Sierra. She's amazing. She's so cool. And like her and Nomar, like Nomar's already an emotional person as it is, but like how them together is so good. Yeah.
Well, look, not to take anything away from Nomar's performance in the movie.
Yeah.
But he's got the boring part in the movie.
Oh really? Oh.
Because he's the bland hero.
Down, depressed. Yeah.
I mean, take depressed out of the situation, right? He's the straight man going from start to finish.
Yeah.
So like it's all the side characters in movies that get to really stand out and do crazy things.
Yeah, that's kind of true. It's like it kind of reminds me of like an Alice in Wonderland kind of thing, because like. Yeah, she goes on this like Wizard of Oz. Yeah, like it's Dorothy. Yeah, it's Alice. But like everybody she meets on the way, like makes her cool.
Yeah, well, I mean, Tin Man, Scarecrow, Cowardly Lion. Right. She's just some white girl with shoes on.
Yeah, it's like click your heels, Carol.
Right, and the Wicked Witch and the Wizard. So like everything around her is more interesting. What was the first example that you said?
Oh, Alice in Wonderland.
Alice, right?
Yeah, like the Mad Hatter, freaking little white girl,
Mad Hatter, March Hare,
Caterpillar, the
White Rabbit,
Cheshire Cat.
Yeah, like she is the most boring. And Nomar does a good job in the movie, and he does a really awesome monologue when he yells at you, or not at you, but he's venting towards you about Homeboy and everything that happened. Fantastic. I love it. It's perfect, right? But the scene that we shot yesterday, like that's Sierra's scene. And like, I mean, he like almost has no lines in it, but like she killed it.
God damn it.
She let so much out of her in the one take, like the first couple takes, but it was like the third one that I was like, okay,
it's like solid.
Just let it out, whatever you can do, and it was solid.
She's probably gonna make me cry.
But then
somebody cry. Yeah,
it was tough watching, like editing it this morning. But after we were done doing that and finishing up the other stuff, like she started getting kind of like giggly, right? She wasn't like laughing during takes, like it happens, right? You get the gigs and you can't stop laughing, but you could tell she was counteracting how bad she had to make herself feel.
Yeah.
So she started to lighten up. So she would laugh at the end of takes and such. But that's how much she took out of herself for those.
Dang.
It is tough. Right?
Yeah.
And then right after that, like and Corey's little boy who plays the little boy.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
It's that whole section up to him doing his monologue.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a rough watch.
Yeah. Oh no.
Right?
Corey.
And thank God that I'm gonna put like the gag reel after it.
So everybody can get a good laugh in it.
Yeah, and they're gonna need it.
Yeah. It's like, oh no.
Because I don't cry at like my own stuff, but this stuff I can. It was tough.
It is. Oh, man. It's like fun, but so emotional, especially for our Christmas.
And it's so fucked up, right? Everything that happens to him.
Oh,
the two chicks, what they're doing to him, and the things they're saying to him.
He just got all this like bad luck. It's like you said, it's like a wild adventure going in.
It's the Odyssey, right?
Yeah.
He's Odysseus.
Freaking Odysseus.
The sirens,
damn.
right?
Yep.
The two chicks are the sirens.
And a Cyclops.
Corey is the Cyclops.
What is that? Oh, dude. It's going to be a cool movie. I can't wait. Yeah.
So, I feel bad for, like, family who's going to see it.
That's what it's going to be for.
It's so funny. It's
going to be good. I think so.
You've had fun on the Christmas movie?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, I had fun. I mean, despite people looking at me weird because I was in an elf costume. But.
What did that chick say to you when we walked into the mall?
Oh, into the mall?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. She goes like, "Hey, elf, the North Pole's not here. It's the other way."
That's what it was.
And I'm like, "Oh, okay. I'm on vacation." Like, I'm trying to respond like in the most like nice way. And she goes like, "Where's my present? You can't be here." And like, yeah. And I was like, "I know. I'll put you down." I was like, "I'll let Santa know." And I think she was with somebody too.
She was some dude.
Yeah, some dude. And I was like, get out of here.
Some bro.
Probably her best friend.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'm like, her friend's Eve.
Not some dude she's banging.
Yeah. Yeah, and I was like, dang. And after her, it was every parent and kid like, oh, there's an elf. I'm like, not that kind of elf kid. Smoking a cigar. Like, yeah. Yeah. That was fun. I was like, I feel like these kids are going to come up to me and say something like, hey, there's Santa.
And then we got to film here. In fact, I mean, we didn't mention it, but we're recording.
Oh, yes. We are at Kobold's Keep in Sparks, next to the Nugget. And this is Greg's place. And God, Greg, if you ever hear this, thank you, dude. Thank you so much.
Yes,
big
100%. And we got to film the movie here, and he's letting us record here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're gonna brainstorm a little bit.
Yeah, we are brainstorm for the next cool.
So you hold on.
Film.
We were talking earlier.
Yeah.
What did you go see yesterday? What did you say you went and saw?
Oh, I wanted to go see War of the Rohirrim, but it was out of movie theaters. They took it down, so I just went home and streamed it. Yeah, it was on Amazon, and I wanted to go see Nosferatu.
My jaw just dropped.
Yeah, I wanted to go see Nosferatu.
Why didn't you see it?
I don't know. I think the times were off, and I was like, I don't want to stay that late, and it was already like 5. So I just went home, bought a popcorn bucket of the War of the Rohirrim tin popcorn bucket, got some snacks, went home, did my own little thing.
I'm disappointed in you.
I know.
Because you texted me.
Did I? Oh, yeah. I was like, how was Nosferatu?
I was like, it was perfect.
Oh, my God.
It's like a perfect movie.
And Bill Skarsgård was in it. I heard he did a really good job as Nosferatu.
He doesn't. I don't know if that's his real voice. It's got to be, right?
Yeah, because I saw the clip of him, like, he's like, "Whoa, that was."
Yeah, he's got. Yeah,
I mean, yeah,
exactly. He's got like a.
Like, well, his whole family's like Scandinavian. His dad, not his brother, but his dad definitely has that accent.
Right, right.
Yeah.
And like it doesn't look like him, right?
It doesn't.
Like,
it is so
underneath the makeup. Like you could see him in Pennywise.
Oh yeah.
You could see him under the makeup.
Yeah.
You can't really see him underneath the Nosferatu.
He's got a big old mustache and stuff.
Well, I think that's the Dracula of it all, because that's what Dracula looks like in the book.
With the mustache?
With the mustache.
Oh, see, I never read the book. Wow, that's so cool. Man, it's so creepy though.
It
goes like this.
He kind of he gets naked in it.
Oh God, no!
But he's kind of got like an Elephant Man thing going
Yeah.
He's kind of like diseased on his prosthetic.
But he's like, yeah, like he looks like that tall, like
The tall Nosferatu.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks worse. It's not. I mean, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of like a very glamorous Hollywood version of.
Yeah.
That.
See, I want to watch Nosferatu. I really though. I'm always a big fan of Wolfman, and that new Wolfman movie.
I don't know if I'm even gonna be here for that.
I think it comes out in February though.
I think it comes out in like March, like the end of March.
Oh shucks! Around my birthday,
like March 25.
That's your birthday, right?
No, August 24.
Oh, okay.
Piece of shit.
You piece of garbage.
Let's see. Let's promote the Wolfman. Hey,
let's promote it.
1924.
And I think what's his face plays in the Kit Harington, right?
No, he's in the other one that's already out.
Oh, okay. God, he would be a cool guy to meet. Hopefully one day.
January 17th. I could have sworn the first trailer I saw for this was like a March at the end of it, but it says January 17th, so I'll be here. That's perfect. Like less than a month away. It's like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I was like, oh shoot. I think my kids will still be in New Jersey. Yeah, they'll still be in New Jersey.
Are they there right now?
They are. Yeah,
New Jersey. What's in New Jersey?
Her parents, my wife's parents.
Is she from New Jersey?
She's originally from Brazil.
Does she say Nevada?
She says a lot of things weird, man. Okay,
Nevada.
she like it's like, oh, I'm from Brazil, and then she goes to like Jersey, like I'm Joycey, I'm a Joycey water.
She catches the accent.
Yeah, and then she comes here like, why would I want to move to Nevada? I'm like, Nevada.
I noticed the people from back east. They say Nevada, but you're not even a Nevada native.
Dude, I'm not. I'm on my own little island in Hawaii. You know, born and raised.
The chick that was in my movie Not in the Dark, she would say Nevada, and she was from New Jersey.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. Because it's like that Italian. There's a big Italian group over there too. And they always
she was Italian.
They're like, hey, Nevada, or they're like, and they always always with the
Well, I mean, that looks like about an hour.
Oh, sweet.
Any last requests?
Nope. Go check out the new upcoming film. Christmas Eve's Tale, and then look forward to
Go Buccaneers.
Yeah, go Bucks. Exactly. Super Bowl. We got it, baby. We got it. Don't count us out. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it was great catching up with you.
Yeah, thank you for having me on
Let's
here.
see what happens next time if you're on another one.
Woo! Next time.
I like to have like Corey on. These ones are fine, but I like what's up, and we just kind of riff.
Yeah, just go through and talk about
instead of your secret origin.
The secret origin.
All right, well, that's Sequel Podcast for this week. I'm Matt Bonta.
I'm Kenneth Anglemire.
Peace out.
See ya.